Hello everyone, Sam is here from myfirstmagicweb.com, making this a small video, just recapping the Euro USD, my favorite pair nowadays. I'm trading a lot other things, but nowadays it's just concentrating on this one pair. All right, so let me show you how I was tracking this pair and how we did last week, this week. So this chart, Euro USD 4-hour chart, after dropping big time, it did wave A, B, and said earlier wave count, and then it's almost it is uh, also a harmonic pattern, harmonic trading. It was a Gertley, but it dropped down a little bit more to 88.6% to make a bad pattern, and then start going up. So what really happened to this pattern is A, B, C correction. I need C here or here, and this is what happened afterwards. After some time, which is 3rd May. So from here we went up 1, 2, and wave 3, got to where my C's were, right? C wave was, right? So it is like either C finish here, or since I see it's 1, 2, 3 fashion, then we needed wave 4 and wave 5 to finish these C's up here actually. So that would be A, B, and C finishing up here, because I only see 3 waves, so 1, 2, 3, and usually C wave consists of 5 waves. So what happened to this pattern? Once we got to this point, then we had to go here and here, right? And this is what happened afterwards. This is 3 days later, 6th May. We did exactly as I was expecting, that we came down here for wave 4 and we went up to wave 5. Now, when we were getting there yesterday, the 6th May, we got close to that. So obviously, once this whole pattern is finished, and A, B, and C, and 5 waves of C are finished, then it's supposed to start going the other way. And for that, I needed either USD strength or Euro weakness. So I saw something which I tweeted immediately after that. Let me show you first my tweet which I did. Where they go? Maybe Twitter. Yeah, okay. Look at this. The first tweet I said, in EU Euro USD, we may not see 1400, so get ready for a drop. We'll show you the chart in tomorrow's webinar, which I did today. I did the webinar today and I showed it to my subscriber and explained it. Right after that, this is 19-hour. This is again a few minutes later. I tweeted the reason for that. So in Euro Index, 1825 is a big level. We made a high of 1812 and now back below 1800 with divergence. May drop. So what will happen if it drop? We'll take EU, EJ, and EA down. This is Euro USD, this is Euro Yen, and this is Euro AUD. Why all these three pairs? Because they all involve Euro. If Euro goes down, Euro Index going down means Euro is getting weaker, then all of these pairs will be affected. And immediately later on, I also sent a tweet saying that in Euro USD, make sure you take a short in 4-minute IB chart setup below the yellow line, because this still can pop to the upside. 1375 is the key number. So below yellow line and 1375 is the key number. My recommendation was short the Euro USD because the wave 5 was finished, which is right here, right around there, right? So what happened after that? This what happened. Okay. So what it is that we finish it. We went up there a little bit more, touch this area, and then start dropping. By the way, 1375 is right here. So it just touched the number and start dropping, and I made my entry there. You can see my entry, right? So this is how precise, if you follow the pair exactly. And also let me show you that when I said the Euro Index is dropping, what it means by that is this. Remember the Euro Index dropping from 1825 with divergence. Okay, So you see this line here, it is the number 1825, and once it got there, I saw a very clear big divergence on my indicator Sam's divergence. So that was the idea that, okay, this is on a higher time frame, the euro index was retracing, and the divergence at a big level is very important. 1825 is a very huge level in our euro index, and had to react, which it did. You see it start dropping. I think it's a live chart. Yes, it is a live chart, so you can see how nicely it is coming down, and I believe that either it's gonna hit the steel or even further down. But anyway, so this was the reason for EUR-USD, EJ, and EA dropping. I don't know about the EA, but EJ, EUR-USD, I made an entry. EJ, I made an entry. I showed it in my webinar, but I closed it. And EA, not EA, EU is still running. Okay, so you can see my is still. But by the way, when I had this chart that is gonna drop wave 4 and then go wave 5, so I don't want to bother with that. But let me show you how many entries and how many opportunities you got from 4 to 5 with my Magic IB setup. This is the time of, let's say, starting here. You can see what I only can see on the live chart actually. So wave here. You see that was the time around May 5th, 12 o'clock. So you go on my 4-minute chart. So you see this May 5th, 12 o'clock exactly. This is the first entry here. Okay. This is my 3 candle entry formation. You can see all over the web, right? And oops. And this is how this indicator confirms it. Simple as that. Right? So this is the setup. So this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, this is the fourth one, this is the fifth one, and just keep going. This is the sixth one, this is the seventh one. All of these entries for small numbers, and then a little bit dropping, and then again from there start again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of these constant entries. Then a little bit pull back, and then it went up all the way to my number 1375 yesterday. And when I start tweeting that, looking for short, and actually you can see here, but I did below yellow line on EUR-USD. Well, actually I didn't wait for that because I was very perfectly sure, and I was ready to take a loss if it would have gone to the upside, but it didn't. But according to my instruction, below below yellow line, you had this entry, you have this entry, you have this entry, you have this entry, you have this entry, and you have this entry, and you have this, and just now this, and it's keep going to the downside. So my entry is 1375. Right now we are at 1212, so almost 65 pips. I am in green. Similarly, euro yen was also start dropping. I got in, and after a while I closed it today. That one I showed it in my webinar today. I didn't bother shorting or anything, so I just showed it this EUR-USD, and I showed it right around here. And then when it was here a little while ago, it started going up, and then I closed it here. So this is how it is. It's also, you can see, this is a 10-minute chart, but you can see 4-minute chart. You will see nice entries here. So drop from this is at the high right here. Yeah, this is the one I took. This is the one I took, and all the way down. So you can, even if it is not 100% below a yellow line, but see, this one was, and then this one, all of these have like 20, 30, 40 pip charts. Okay, and still all you gotta do is, whenever it goes after blue candles, as soon as you see a red candle, short them. So you just keep shorting it. Again, right here it's gonna come down, and it is coming down, right? So this is how it is. My analysis, my tracking the pair. I have a lot of other things, a lot of other pair, but I just don't want to make a long video. Just want to show you how I track things. And by the way, let me show you because in my webinar a lot of people are asking as well. So when I say 1825 is a big number and this and that, how do I know it's a big number? Where that thing come from, whatever. So I'll show you the chart. This is the chart that I follow. This is a monthly chart. I have marked all my levels, and this is the low here, exactly 1824. You can see how big and important it is. So we went there, we broke below, and 1223. This is the chart I sent out a long time ago to my subscribers. It says if break below 1825, like breaking below, then we will go to 1223. We got 1223 and a little bit further down, and then start going up and tested the 1825 before start dropping yesterday. So we are dropping now, and then God knows where we're gonna go. Maybe these lows, but this is what it is so far. Even all week last week, this week, the whole week today. And in my last webinar, I already told that this week is gonna be flip-flop. It's gonna be first down, then up, and then down, and that's what's happening exactly. So just wanted to show you, and if you want to have these charts and this strategy to make precise entries, beautiful entries like these, right? And the going up, look at how nice these entries are. This one, this one, this one, this one, take you all the way up. Starting from here. In fact, below that, starting from here. Okay. As soon as you go above the yellow line, that's the end of the story. Keep taking these shots. So if you want to get a hold of it, learn how to use it, get my before charts, the analysis charts like these, so that you can trade properly, accordingly. Even when we were starting here, I tweeted that. Let me see if I can show you that 1096 number. Remember here, see EU, we are at S1 and don't think it will hold. Next is S2, 1062, right? And then if 1096 holds, then up. So we would supposed to go to 1062, 1061, then come up to 1096 and going up. So 1061 was the key number to the downside, and guess what? If you look at this, where it go? Let me just go there. I'll show you this chart here. So see right here, this is 1096 number, and we went there below. When I said 1061, we made a low of 1067 before going up. We blew past by 1096, start going up, and start taking long entries. And then yesterday, start taking the short entries. We are still there. I'm still there. And in my webinar, a lot of my students are still short, and I suggested them that just keep shorting it, because your index is big time dropping. See, this is my entry, my stop, and we had beautiful entry here, beautiful entry here, beautiful entry here, entry here, entries all over the place. So get this stuff and get on board and start dropping. Look at this just now, a little bit of an entry here, and this entry takes you for how much? Let's see, if you would have made a short here, which was, let me see, 1243, let's say 1245, or even 1240, and right now we are at 1205. So that's 35 pip. So we are exactly at S1 or S2. What is this? It's not telling me. S1. Okay. So yeah, obviously, pivot points are very important as well. If you are below the pivot points and going down, then first stop is, if you don't know anything about anything, SNR levels or trend lines and this and that, Fibonacci levels, how to count harmonic patterns, and yet we forget about it. Below the pivot, going down, go to S1. Break S1, go to S2. Simple as that. So this is it for now. If you like what you see, go on my website, subscribe, and start trading profitably. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.